Over this academic year in PG Dip, I have learnt many aspects of becoming a teacher, not only through a theoretical standpoint, but through practical instances from my placement work experience at college. I have learned and adapted my learning styles from when I first started to the teacher I currently am. Though I may still be a trainee, this year has boosted my academic skills to teach my specialism with confidence, which has also developed along the way. As this is my final reflection, I will be using Gibbs' reflective cycle to reflect on this academic year, as this reflection theory has been my source of reflection that fits best with my practice compared to Brookfield's lens of reflection. Unlike my placement year in undergraduate university, where I was a teacher assistant and occasionally teaching my specialism of game design, this PSET year has allowed me to establish techniques and theories to underpin towards students to give them a better education as well as a meaningful experience whilst at college. Techniques such as implementing Bloom's taxonomy within my learning objectives, going up knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation, which I initially didn't realize there was a theory for. Bloom 1956 states, "In life, objectives help us to focus our attention and efforts. They indicate what we want to accomplish in education. Objectives indicate what we want students to learn. They are explicit formulations of how students are expected to be changed by the educative process. Objectives are especially important in teaching because teaching is an intentional and reasoned act. Teaching is intentional because we always teach for some purpose, primarily to facilitate student learning. Teaching is reasoned because what teachers teach their students is judged by them to be worthwhile." I have realized having the same philosophy as Carl Rogers with a humanistic approach to teaching and have a learner-centric focus. Also, using Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I learnt that individual to grow, they need an environment that provides them acceptance. Rogers believed every person can attain their goals, wishes, and desires in life when self-actualization took place. Rogers 1951. The 5 characteristics he identified of a functioning person included Rogers 1959. Number 1, open to experiences, which can be positive or negative emotions. Number 2, existential living, which is having different experiences occurring throughout life. Number 3, trust feelings, which are feelings, gut instincts, trust and attention to people. Number 4, creativity, which are things like creative thinking and risk-taking. And 5, fulfilled life, which is when a person is happy and content with life but looking for new challenges and experiences. As I am reaching the end of PSET year, I have lived alongside with these characteristics and developed further as a person and a teacher. Learning about intrinsic and extrinsic motivation at the beginning of the academic year, to do an entire action research with a tournament point-based system on it with the level 2 students, and seeing a positive increase that extrinsic motivation can successfully motivate students to have a better engagement and attainment rate. Through teaching, I feel as though I have changed the lives of certain students.
Never used publisher in my life either. I feel liberated. I feel like I'm learning all these new skills and becoming a new woman.
Good. No, that's definitely good stuff.
Making them more up to date with the modern world, as well as showing them links to the industries in game design. This also connects with the 20 professional standards, which I initially felt it was overwhelming and quite scary. But after months of working and updating my WordPress blog and help through my mentors, I have enjoyed my time slowly filling up the 20 standards. As a result, I am hoping I can achieve a grade 1 on the technology-based standards, as well as a few more, such as Professional Standard 4, be creative and innovative in selecting and adapting strategies to help learners learn. Professional Standard 7, maintain and update knowledge of your subject and or vocational area. And Professional Standard 15, the benefits of technology and support learners in its use, the EFT 2014. Petty, 2009 states, creative skills are necessary for anyone involved with thinking up new ideas and techniques or with problem solving. Creativity is a teachable skill, not just a gift or talent, and like all skills, it improves with corrected practice. I agree to this, as I do not class myself as an artist, but the skills I have learnt, I have transferred these skills to my game design students, as well as my foundation level students. This was my first time doing academic work, and I found the modules difficult, as my undergraduate was all practical work with 3D software and texturing. The only academic work I had done before this course was my dissertation. Once I started PSET, it was a difficult few months as I had to learn the differences between quotes and references at level 7. Thankfully, the college supports these academic needs, and through the help of my peers, mentors, and SWAP, thank you Johnny, I was able to learn whilst working, get feedback and iterate my work as I adapted my game designer workflow onto this course, which helped me structure my way through the year. This year has gone well for me, as I learned to manage my time well from the bad experience I learned from my undergraduate. I had a positive mindset to be on time with all my work with days to spare. Though most of the time I managed to get my assignments and resources created in time, there have been unforeseeable matters which created obstacles along the way to make this more difficult, but I still managed to do everything. Race 2014 states, prioritize your workload. It is useful to go through all the tasks and roles you undertake, asking yourself which are the really important ones and which ones are ones that would not have significant efforts on your students if you were to prune them or abandon them. Having the mindset to work with a written to-do list on sticky notes lets me prioritize what is the most important and subtasks to create structure in my life outside of college. Overall, the person I am today, from the help of the PSET course, has made my time management successful. Applying theoretical knowledge into my teaching is now a staple of my being, and in the future, when I apply to do my QTLS, I will have an arsenal of knowledge in my inventory to take on the challenge and fulfill my teaching career. To conclude, Dewey 1980 states, any genuine teaching will result, if successful, in someone's knowing how to bring about a better condition of things than existed earlier. This is Adil Hussain, one last time, signing off. Goodbye.